All right, so how do you attract success into your life? How does success happen for some people and it doesn't happen for others? How do people like me go out and build massive corporations all around the world, create success with, I have 5 kids. How do you create that? How do you stay fit and healthy? How does that happen for some people but not for others? Let me share with you exactly how this works, okay? We're going to go through a 5-step formula, all right? My formula for success is not complex. It's fairly simple, but I will want you to take notes on it because if you want to achieve success, I want you to follow this formula. Don't say, oh, well, I'll do half of it. Make sure you follow the whole formula, all right? So the formula, I'm going to break it down for you. It starts with, first of all, by the way, let's define success. Before I get to the 5-step formula, let's define success. I see probably achieving a goal as the simplest definition I was ever taught was the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal. Progressive, meaning it takes time. Realization, meaning it actually happens for you, of a worthwhile goal. Something that's meaningful to you. So do you know your goals? Well, let's get into the 5-step formula. The formula starts with dreams. What are your dreams? If you want success, you can't think small, okay? You got to think big. What is the dream vacation for you? What is the dream concert? What's the dream meal? What's the dream date? The dream house? The dream trip? The dream day? The dream weekend trip? Dreams are important. Now, W. Somerset Maugham said it best. He said, nothing if not at first a dream. Dang, nothing? Yeah, nothing if not at first a dream, which means you got to have a dream if you want to achieve anything in life. You got to dream it up if you want it to become a reality. You know, when you sit back and you look at it, when we invented the light bulb, do you think they dreamt that would be a reality? Yes, there was a dream. How does he dreaming up this thing? You know, when we're looking for it, what do you want to achieve starts with a dream. Now, dreams are massive. Dreams can be, what's your favorite helicopter? You know, what's your favorite jet? Dreams can be things that you have no idea how you're going to achieve them. In fact, if you do know how you're going to achieve them, it's not a dream. It's a to-do list item. Dreams should be things that challenge your thinking. It's like, yeah, I want to have a dream this. So what I suggest with dreaming is build a dream chart, build a dream journal, build a dream board, build whatever it is that shows your dreams in a visual way, in a written way. Make sure you document your dreams. If you know what your dreams are, they can become a reality. If you don't know what your dreams are, then all of your dreams will come true. Hang on. Let me say that again. If you have no dreams, they'll all come true. That's right. It's kind of a trick, isn't it? The point of it is this: until you define your dreams, until you get them down on paper, until you know what your dreams are, how do you make them happen? The formula for success doesn't say, well, you know, hope like heck and it'll happen. I read that book, what was it called? The Secret, and I thought, this is the dumbest thing ever. Because the formula doesn't just have dream in it. The formula's got 5 stages to it. You've actually got to do more than just dream if you want it to become a reality. Now, dreams are somewhere 10 to 20 years off. Things that are in 5 years or less, the formula says it's dreams times goals, okay? Dreams times goals. So anything that's inside 5 years, we now need to set as a goal. Now, there's 2 reasons we have goals. Let me make them very, very clear for you. Number 1 reason to have goals is to give you direction, okay? It gives you a direction to move in. If you got a goal in business, it gives you a direction. You got a goal in fitness, it gives you direction. You got a goal in your relationship, it gives you a direction. Okay, what is your goal as to what you're doing? Second reason we have a goal is that we know what we have to learn now to make it a reality. If I set a goal of running a marathon, do I know I need to do training? Do I need to do learning? Do I need to learn about nutrition? Do I need to learn about running styles, running patterns? I need to learn about training. I need to get a coach maybe, join a club, join a mentor group. Something along those lines. So when we turn it into a goal, you know the SMART test, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, results-oriented with a time frame. SMART test goal, specific goal. It's got to be specific. It's got to be measurable. It's got to have a number, okay? Achievable. Don't set a goal. If you're driving a rusted out, beat up old car, your goal shouldn't be to have a Ferrari. That's a dream to have a Ferrari. Your goal should be to get a car that's not rusted out and beat up and actually runs every day. Specific, measurable, achievable, results oriented. The goal shouldn't be to do 10 things. The goal should be to achieve one thing. Okay, it's got to be achievement or results oriented. And finally, with a time frame. Okay, you got to have a time frame. If you don't set a deadline, it ain't going to happen. But the interesting thing about that, if you set a deadline of taking, 3 days to clean your house, it'll take 3 days to clean your house. Set a deadline of 3 hours to clean your house. Amazingly, you'll get your house cleaned in 3 hours. So set the time frame. Make sure you do that. Okay, so when we sit down and we start to define the dreams and goals, we've got to go one step further. I'm going to add another formula in here. The formula is B times do equals have. What's the formula? Did you write it down? B times do equals have. So once you define what you want to have, your dreams and goals, you got to work backwards. You got to work backwards to what do I need to do in order to have those dreams and goals, okay? And once you know what you're going to have, what you want to have and what you need to do, then you have to work backwards to who do I need to be in order to do, in order to have? Who do I need to grow into? Who do I need to become in order to make that a reality, okay? Once we define, like, what type of parent do I need to be if I want to have that type of kid? What type of leader do I need to be in order to build that type of company? What type of friend do I need to be in order to build that type of relationship? What type of partner do I need to be in order to have that type of marriage? These are the things that we need to work out. Who do I need to be in order to do, in order to have? Defining who you are. If you need more on this, jump on my 30X Life program. The link. Click the link, 30X Life, now. Click, link, go, buy. Yes, buy the program. I'll make sure the team give you a great deal with it. Now, what we do there, if we want to define who we want to be, we got to put ourselves in the right environment to become that person. A learning environment, a reading environment with the right people, the right friends, the right group, so that we grow into our goals, so that we grow into our dreams. You cannot right now achieve your dreams and goals as the person you are. If you could, you would have done that already. Okay, you need to grow. You need to grow into your dreams, grow into your goals. As you grow, they become a reality. If you don't grow, they don't become a reality. It's not as complex as most people make it out to be. It's pretty dang simple that if I learn and I grow, the more I learn, the more I grow, the more my dreams and goals become a reality. The person I am today cannot achieve my dreams. The person I have to become to achieve those dreams is this type of person. Once you define who you need to become, then you know what you need to do, then you can go and do it, and then you can have it type thing. B times do equals have. Write it down. Put it up on the wall. Make sure it's there. Actually, download my infographic on this stuff. Make sure you get the infographic. Click the link. Get the infographic. Make sure you do it. All right. To become the person you need to become, there might be some reverse engineering that needs to take place in this, okay? There might be some, okay, if I want to become this person, I need to read these things. I need to do that stuff. And that's why this formula is dreams times goals. The third part to the formula is learn. Dream, goal, learn. So once you know what the goal is, then you can work out what I need to learn. Let's say your goal is to become rich. Well, I might need to learn how to become rich, so I need to read The Wealth Coach. You might want to read Billionaire in Training. You might want to I got $17. Read all the dang books. Click the link, buy all the books. You are reading and learning and growing based on your goals, okay? Then that knowledge that you're acquiring, the knowledge you're gaining, so I've done my dreaming. I've got my dream chart, my dream journal, my dream whatever it is, okay? I turn that into goals, so I know what I'm going to achieve this year, next year, the year after. I've got goals for this week, this month. By the way, what's the most important goal? The daily goal. The daily goal. What's the most important plan? The daily plan. Why? If you achieve every single day your goals, then you will achieve what you want to achieve for the week. And then you'll achieve what you want to achieve for the month, and for the year, and for the decade, and for the rest of your life. Remember this, though. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year and underestimate what you can achieve in 10 very focused, amazing years. Okay? Keep focused, keep going, keep working on it. Now, the learning stuff, and by the way, people often say to me, why does it take 10 years to become rich? Because I teach people the formula of becoming rich. My 30X Wealth program, if you haven't done 30X Wealth, click the link, buy the 30X Wealth, do it now. Make sure you're on 30X Wealth. 30 minutes a day for 30 days with me teaching you money. Okay, how to become rich, how to build your own wealth plan for your life. When they ask me, why does it take 10 years to become rich? First reason, number one, it takes that long to learn this stuff. Dang lot to learn when it comes subject to money. You want to be a master of money, you got to learn it. You want money to master you? Great, don't learn it. Okay, if you want to work for money for the rest of your life, then don't learn money. You want to be a master of money? Learn money. Takes 10 years. Now, the second reason it takes 10 years is you got to take advantage of the economic cycles. Okay, the boom and bust, the summer, winter, the whole thing. Economic cycles is a 7 to 10 year cycle. So when we go through the bust phase, then you have a winter, and then you have the spring, and then the summer, and then fall. It's like that happens. It's a 10-year process. You got to invest in the winter and ride it through the summer so that you make sure that you build your wealth for yourself. Okay, totally off subject, but totally on the subject. That's the way we do things here. Read Billionaire in Training as well. Click the link, buy Billionaire in Training. Make sure you're reading that as well. Okay, so you're building yourself, you're reverse engineering yourself, you're joining programs, you're watching podcasts, you got a mentor, you got a coach, you've joined a group, you've done whatever it takes, mastermind groups, all that sort of stuff, so that you're reverse engineering, you're learning. Why do we want to do so much learning? Well, what happens from the learning is then you write the plan. Okay, if it's business, let's say you're writing a marketing plan, you've never read any books on marketing. It's like, I met with a guy the other day, actually, and he says to me, well, Brad, I'm no good at sales. I said, really? How many books on sales have you read? He said, well, I've never read a book on sales. I said, that's interesting. I said, well, how many sales training courses have you been to? He said, I've never been to a sales training course. How many sales calls you made? I made like 20, and I was a failure at every single one of them, so I know I'm no good at sales. Hang on a sec. You've had no training. You've never read a book on the subject, and you can expect to be good at it? What sort of stupidity is that? You can never expect to be good at something that you have not actually studied. I remember I was coach of my kids' soccer team, and my eldest daughter. And I have 5 kids, by the way, so yeah, I should write a book on parenting one of these years. Actually, there's a bit on parenting in the life, in 30X Life. There's a whole segment on parenting in that one there. One of the 30 minutes of 30 minutes a day is on that. But my kids there, and I'm teaching these kids, they're graduating from kicking on the inside of their boot and off the toe of their boot. They're graduating to now they're going to kick off the laces, the top of their boot, okay? And I send them, everyone grab your ball, head over to the fence, and do 100 kicks that you kick with your laces. Not your toe, not the inside or outside of your boot, but off of the laces. Kick with the front of your foot, right? One kid goes and does 5 of these things, comes back and says, Coach, I'm no good at these. I said, great. How many have you done? She said, I did 5 of them. I said, fantastic. I want you to do 95 more and tell me if you got better by the end of doing 95 more. I don't care if you're good or bad right now. What I care about is, will you be better by the time you've done 95? So she goes and does 95 more. What do you think she said? Of course she said she got better. People who think they should be good at something, it's like, you cannot be good at something you've not been trained in. People say, well, you're a born natural salesperson. No. No one's a natural born salesperson. They have to learn the skill of sales. They're not natural born leaders. You learn the skills of leadership. You learn to be a great manager. You learn to be great at stuff. Life doesn't get easier. You get better at life. Simple, easy, follow it. All right, so where are we at? We are at dreams times goals times learning times plan. Once you've done the knowledge gaining, you write the plan. Like if you're going to run a marathon, you would write yourself a plan. Here's the plan. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to train this much. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to do this. You write yourself a plan if you're going to do something. You study marketing. You write a marketing plan. There's no use going out and doing something where you haven't put enough thought in to put it down on paper. People go and say, oh, I'm going to start a business, and they don't write a plan. It's like, you're going to invest your life savings without putting in enough thought to even write a document about it? Would you build a house without a plan? No, of course you wouldn't. It seems stupid to suggest you build a house without a plan, but it makes total sense to run a business without a plan? No, that's not the case. People... It blows my mind when I find out that if you ask the average person, where do they do the most planning? You know where they do the most planning? They plan Friday night better than they plan their week. They plan their weekend better than they plan their week. That's crazy to me. They plan their vacation better than they plan how they handle their money. They plan their wedding day better than they plan their marriage. Yeah, get that one for a second. It's like when people start their own business. They write a business plan for the start of it to get funding to go to the bank, and then they never write another plan again. No, what did I say? What's the most important plan? The daily plan. Then the weekly plan comes next. The monthly plan after that, the quarterly plan, the annual plan, and then we worry about the bigger stuff. You got to get good at planning. Writing a list of what you're going to do tomorrow every single day at the end of the day, vital if you want to be successful. Yes, before you leave work every day, write a list. Here's what I'm going to do tomorrow. No, don't type it up. Write it. Handwrite it. Put it down on your pen and paper. There's magic that happens when you handwrite it. Okay? I don't know why. It just does. So, dream, goal, learn, plan. You've done your research in the planning. You evaluated the risk. You evaluated the challenges. You've got new knowledge. New knowledge leads to a new plan. Once you've done the plan, then you take action. The plan leads to action. Follow the plan. Build a team around you to make the plan a reality. Go out there and do that sort of stuff. You know, do good, attract good. If you let me be real blunt around this one. Go back to be, do, have. Be average times do average equals have average. Be great times do great equals have great. Be amazing times do amazing equals have amazing. If you want to have an amazing life, you got to do amazing and be amazing. Not complex formulas. Be times do equals have. Dreams times goals times learning times plans times action equals success. You build the right mindset, everything will come to you. You have the right focus, everything will come to you on a daily basis. You want to keep learning and growing. By the way, if you are in business for yourself and you haven't studied my 30X business, click that link. Click it now. Also, by the way, subscribe to my channel. Don't just be here on YouTube. Subscribe to the dang thing. Keep following, keep learning. Go back and watch all my old videos. Yes, you're going to spend about a month going back and watching all the old videos. There is that much of this stuff out here. Keep learning, keep growing, keep doing it. Be times do equals have. Dream, goal, learn, plan, act. They're the formulas. That's how you attract success into your life. That's the way we do it. I'm Brad Sugars. You better subscribe. Make sure you do it now.